Hey boo, hey, it's your girl Diva, and I'm here once again. And if ain't nobody told you today, you are 100% that girl. I'm here to tell you, you are 100% that girl. And you better act like it, okay? You best to act like it. You heard me? Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and dive deep into, well not dive deep, we're going to look into it to see what Spirit wants us to talk about today. What y'all need to hear, what I need to hear, what we all need to hear. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? Oh, okay, hardships. Okay, so many of you guys are going under hardships. Let's talk about that. Okay, where's this hardships coming from? Insecurities, okay? So, oh, wow. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you have some insecurities because of some things that didn't work out for you in your past. You can't let the past stop you from getting to where you're going, okay? You can't let what happened in your past, like if you lost some things, you can't let that bother you because, see, you may think that you may lose this again or you may lose that again. I don't give a fuck, baby. You can, it's like I said earlier in the other video, it's okay to start over. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't care how old you are. You can start over, period. That's period. Listen, but y'all been through some hardships. Some of your siblings, there was sibling rivalry. Some siblings, some type of energy where your siblings just did not get along with you. This is for the people who it's for. If you get along with your siblings, this ain't for you. But this has something to do with you not really getting along with your siblings, okay? And some of these siblings don't like your life. This sibling is showing up and wanting to ruin your life. It says lives were ruined. See, that's what I'm saying. This is past energy. You had siblings that were trying to outdo you before you get to where you were because they wanted to make it faster than you. I told y'all, some of these motherfuckers don't want you to do better than them. They want you to do good until you're doing better than them. Period. Okay? And that's simple. It's simple because my thing is, I'm getting that you guys there was like a competition between you and your sibling or your siblings where your parents were always bragging on who did the best. Or who did this first. So they showed more love to one person than the other. If one was doing better than the other, they're going to show more love to that one. It wasn't equal. And what I'm getting is that your siblings really, really hung on to that. Trying to be the people pleaser to your parents. And this is crazy because right here at our grown age, these folks are still doing this. That's kiddie stuff. Y'all got siblings that's out here still living in that childish way. And that shit is sad. That's sad, right? And so I know I'm speaking to somebody here. I don't know who needs to hear this. But I know somebody needs to hear it. I know somebody needs to hear this. It never was you. It was never your fault. The moment you came out of your mother's womb, the moment you started to breathe is when this sibling started to have jealousy and rivalry with you. I mean, it was simple, but it was still, maybe this sibling is older than you. And the moment you came, they didn't really want a sibling. They didn't want a sister or a brother. They didn't want none of that. It was like, why they gotta be here when I was getting all the attention? See, it came out to be this as such because whoever this sibling is, they're used to getting their way. It's always been that. It's always been they have to get their way. But it seems to me you just moved yourself out of the equation to where you didn't have to do that. So this goes for people who have cut your family the fuck off. Like you just let that shit go. Like had to cut them off because you got tired of the competition. You got tired of being considered the black sheep. Even if you weren't the black sheep, you just got tired of the competition. It was like tip for tap. Crabs in a bucket. Motherfucking competition. Okay, crabs in the bucket mentality. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, crabs in the bucket mentality. You got tired of it. And many of you guys, Spirit is saying you made the best decision because you weren't going to be able to thrive while being around these particular people or this particular sibling. Because it's always been a competition. And this is why you've lost some things. This is why you're not where you need to be because this person did not want you to be there. They was always there standing in the way. And if they weren't standing in the way, they were speaking ill of you around other people that you guys knew together. The shit's crazy, but shit gets real. What he say? Shit stink. Or something. What he say? It's a guy on TikTok. Oh, shit stink or something, girl. I don't know shit, but it stink. Something stink, and we smell it, and we need to let it be known that, look, we ain't, baby, that shit got to go. Okay? Let's do the song real fast, then we're going to go from there. Because, yeah. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, let everybody know that your girl is here. So funny, because them snaps, I don't know what I was snapping at, honey. Somebody getting a little snappy, okay? That's the message. That's part of the message. Your sibling is getting very snappy, okay? Seems like they're feeling themselves a little bit too much, okay? Something about this sibling is showing me that, like, you begin to rise, or you're rising right now as we speak. You have risen, okay? You rose, and you leveled up. And this person's starting to get a little snappy. Like, they're trying to demand attention, demand the room, command the room. Yeah, it's like they're trying to make people notice them. And this is why there's that secret hidden agenda of competition. You stepped away from them. You don't really speak to them like that, but they still competing with you because, see, they're hiding behind fake accounts, hiding behind the parents. Okay, they're calling to check up on you, not knowing damn well don't give a fuck about how you doing. They just want to know you ain't doing better than them. Okay? And it's sad because, see, siblings should not be this way. It should never be this way with siblings. With siblings, you should love one another. It should never be a competition. And even with some of you guys, your sibling used other people to make you feel bad about yourself. Say, for instance, siblings are to get along. And, we should go on brunches. We should go out of town together. We should using other people to do that with. Influencing it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you have a sibling that does things like this just to nitpick, to throw this at you like that, you know what I'm saying? And then the 4 ones came out in reverse. This sibling does not want you married. This sibling, part of the hardship was you not ever getting married, or if you got married, that marriage wouldn't work. If you were in a relationship, it never worked. This is the reason why your relationships aren't going the way that they should. You have this sibling who's been capitalizing off of what they can do, the way that they pray, if their prayers are working. Yeah, because, see, they know whoever this sibling is, they do have an anointing. They are a part of, may not be a part of the chosen, but they do have an anointing. This person misused their anointing because they do have the fire of God in them, or this is them pretending. But I don't feel like it's pretend. It's just that they're straddling the fence, as they say. This is someone who dibbles and dabbles in, sometimes I love you and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wish you bad luck and sometimes I wish you good. Like, something like that. Or it could be witchcraft. I didn't want to say that, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know in this day and age, people find shit online and try to do it. And it's like that. That's what it is. And I feel as though you've been up against a hidden force, but you knew, like I said, most of the chosen ones we be knowing, baby. But some of you guys it's like you were fighting against a hidden force that you didn't understand why you had to keep forcing things when other things come so easily for other people. And you may even feel like, wow, if I'm chosen, why is this like this? It's because you were chosen that it is happening like that. This is the reason why. Just because things are easy for certain people doesn't mean that they're the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like that, because even wicked people get their way. Yeah, even wicked people do things and get away with it. Think about it. But it eventually catches up, but this is just what it is. There's the 3 of Swords. There's some heartbreak here. There's some sadness going on. And I feel like this is part the relationships that didn't work out for you. Maybe some of you guys are just starting to look back and go over some of the things that happened in relationships. And it don't even have to be love relationships. Just wondering why this friendship didn't work. Why aren't you able to keep friends? Why aren't you able to keep this lover? Why are things always happening? Some of you guys are just taking a a life evaluation as to what's wrong, what is really going on, like what's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. I want you to know that there was never anything wrong with you. The only thing wrong was the sibling that kept going to other people, telling lies on you, speaking negatively about you. And some of them, like I said, go as far as using witchcraft or black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever this was. Some of them do go to the extent, and some of them don't. Some of them, they just speak curses, and I feel like you've been dealing with this for a long time, and God is just showing me that the right person is gonna come. The right friends are gonna come. It may have taken a while. It may have taken so long, and you have received a lot of counterfeits in your life. People coming to you, destroying to try and destroy your life, and that's where a lot of the hardships have come to. You may have had this sibling where they had other people to approach you to bring hardships in your life. That's for some of you, but for some of you guys, well, for the majority of you, it's just that you've had people that were not for you coming to your life, and you were attracting some of the wrong people. Okay. So let's just say, for instance, your sibling was like, oh, she's a hoe, or she's easy. Like, that's why this and that happened. This is why this is, so some of these suitors may have come to you because they thought, okay, they're easy and I can just get a quick fix real quick. And it's simple as that, because some of you guys, all of you don't deserve any of that type of treatment. You don't deserve to be treated that way, because you are of a higher class. Like I keep telling you guys, you are a divine royalty. You are of divine royalty. Okay, bitch. Okay. You are a queen. You are a king. This is meant for you. This type of life, to where things are being catered to, where people are given unto you. That's the type of lifestyle that you're supposed to have. This is why this sibling has caused all of this confusion in your life. And when I tell you, there's many binding spells that have been happening, and you may have even noticed that even some of his or her ex-friends or ex-lovers, bad things have happened to them. And this is not just a coincidence. This person is bad luck to those who they feel have done them wrong. They don't forgive. They send out the dirty work. They speak word curses over people's lives. And this is why things like this happen. And this is exactly why some of these hardships. But let me tell you this. The way that spirit is working, the way that your spiritual team is working, the way that your ancestors are looking at these folks or at this person, is that they're not letting this shit slide no more. They're not. And I know it feels like it's been a long time coming, because there have been several things that have taken place. But your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever you pray to, are not standing there just watching any longer. Sometimes they give people grace because they feel like they could change, because see, this is your blood. You know what I'm saying? It is a part of your bloodline. But after so long and so many warnings, your sibling receiving so many warnings, honey, bitch, it's over with for them. You got to understand that they cannot continue to do this to you. They can't continue to try to thrive over you and get away with it, especially when it's competition and they're utilizing evil word curses, spells, incantations against your life just to get to where they want to go. God says they shall see the end of their life, and their life shall end in destruction. They shall see the end of their life, and their life shall end with destruction. Remember, I told you, warning comes before destruction. Remember that. This sibling has destroyed their own life, fucking with a real one. That's right. I said it. And you are meant. You should have been so much further by now. You should have been thriving by now. Those things that you were going for, all of that should have been just up there. But this person had no pity. They had no sorrow on you. The only thing they could think about was their own lives. They never took into consideration that you are a father, or you are a husband, a wife, a mother. They never took in consideration of your children or your family, the people that you love, the people around you, the people at your job. They never took into consideration of them. Because when they hurt you, they hurt the people around you. So therefore, now they have to give account of those people who they hurt plus you times 100. I'm telling y'all, it's not going to continue the way that it is. Things have got to change, and the shift has already taken place. I want you to know this. I want you to understand and feel me when I'm saying this. You won't continue to go through this. You won't continue to go through your siblings coming to attack your life just to get to where they need to go. You will see that God is placing you in position where your levels, the levels that you missed, you're going to skip levels. You're going to continue to thrive. And God is saying, I'm holding you up. I will hold you up with my righteous right hand. And understand that your angels will hold you up. Least you fall. Least things happen wrong. They're going to hold you up. Therefore, you won't trip and fall and go back down. This time, you will not fail. This time, you won't have to look back and say, dang, I used to have this. No, you're going to say you used to be like that, but now you're up. And see, when it's up, then it's stuck, okay? That means ain't nobody about to take that down. They can't pull it down because God is where God placed you at. It's where your ancestors always wanted you. It's where your spirit team has always wanted you. They prayed for this very day for you. And I want you to understand, just because you took losses, just because you had hardships because of what your siblings did, you won't have to continue to go through this anymore, okay? It's over with for them. It's over with. You will shine. You will see the love that you will receive the love that you're supposed to receive. So get ready, okay? Get ready for it. I love you guys. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up for a personal reading. I am doing the 2 questions for $10. That's 2 questions for $10. You can look in the description bar below and follow those instructions, and we can, hook up, okay? I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Have the most blessed weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all of my bitches, okay? Peace and blessings. Mwah.